thousands of artists applied, few were chosen.
And another 9 of them are here today to show us their amazing talent.
Welcome to Portrait Artist of the Year.
With just 4 hours to produce their best portrait, today's artists must prove themselves worthy of this year's prize. A £10,000 commission to paint globally acclaimed violinist Nicola Benedetti for the Scottish National Portrait Gallery.
4 of today's artists are professional. Ruth Swain, Michael Hughes, Karen Coe, and Callum Stevenson.
Can you hear me, Callum?
Yeah. Sorry.
Is there any... No, that's all right. I wasn't being passive-aggressive. Can you hear me, Callum?
And 5 are amateur. Kwesi Awatwi, Amy Jury, Jasmine Barber, Jamie Andrews, and Yevgen Nahirny.
I would say it's much more about painting rather than the sitter.
That's a painter's painter.
As the artists prepare to meet their sitters, the judges study the self-portraits that earned them a place in today's heat.
A wall of portraits for us to look at and talk about. Aren't we lucky?
Oh, incredibly.
We could be dead in our graves.
We could be.
But we're not, we're here. We're looking at art. Right, the first one is Game of Two Halves.
It's very odd. I love that disruption in the face, but I don't quite know what's going on.
I think it might be a cracked mirror. And it's a refracted view.
A mirror was punched in the making of the self-portrait.
Clever woman.
Got it.
This one's bursting with youth.
It is. I mean, it's just a portrait of a sort of a millennial artist. All of these fantastically strong colours, the trainers. In fact, the trainers are bigger than the face. So I like this playing around.
This one feels like a still from an animation.
You can almost feel the artist doing all the lines, but at the same time, it's got this strange tightness.
It's really arresting.
They say art isn't rocket science, but in this case it is.
Who says art isn't rocket science?
OK, art is rocket science.
I really love when an artist brings in an object which is intriguing. And I like the fact that the artist is just toying with this rocket as if it were a bottle of beer. There's a sort of just a nonchalance about the whole thing.
It's sort of a study in miserablism, isn't it?
The light is beautiful. The reflection on the table is beautiful.
I think what's extraordinary is the sense of weight of the body. It's not only a tired person, but it feels heavy and tired as well.
I always think with these sorts of compositions that they've got a religious aspect to them. They're sort of praying.
Yeah, I completely agree. I feel like it's very religious as well. It's got the sort of pensive spirituality of a Madonna. And at the same time, this is an exercise in his bald head. It's amazing.
It's extraordinary what this artist has been able to do with, I think, quite a crude medium of drawing. And I think the mouse is an extraordinary... I mean, it's just the detail in it.
So well executed.
We get value for money with this one. I count at least 3 self-portraits, several other portraits, and a bra.
But what's really interesting is you don't really get to understand much about the artist in terms of their face, because we see them in the iPad, which is small, and then, of course, the thing that they're painting is obscured, and then them with their back to us. What a fantastically clever composition.
Our final painting looks like something profound has just happened.
Yeah, definitely a self-portrait in crisis, or it looks like a couple of rounds have been fought.
I love the way in which the sort of ruddiness of the face is picked up. Really rich.
Wow, well, a wall bursting with narrative. What will be the story of today?
Oh, yes.
Ready to get started, it's time for the artists to meet their mystery sitters.
Artist, your sitter today, shot to fame as a schoolgirl in Trainspotting. She's appeared in epic dramas such as Boardwalk Empire and No Country for Old Men, and she's recently played a detective in Line of Duty, so behave yourselves. It's Kelly Macdonald.
Hello.
see you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm probably more nervous than you.
What are you nervous about?
Like, my kids have drawn me.
Right.
And that's been quite upsetting. So I'm hoping that I don't look like a really bony Miss Trunchbull.
Right, OK. that you've got your instructions. So I'm going to leave you in the charge of your artists who'll help you find a pose.
you.
Good luck, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
So sitting-wise, apparently I perch quite a lot.
I don't know how comfy that would be for 4 hours.
Oh, you're Scottish,
Yeah,
I just heard. That's nice.
Whether it's Fleabag, W1A, Little Birds, or The Windsors, your sitter today has the capacity to charm audiences, whatever role he plays. Please welcome the hugely talented Hugh Skinner. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you. I'm used to you in so many different guises. Today, you have to play a sitter.
I know, terrifying.
Have you ever sat for longer?
No, not for more than 5 minutes, yeah.
What do you expect?
Oh, I don't know. I'm interested to see whatever you do.
Well, I'm going to hand over to you so that you can engage Hugh as you wish. Off you go.
How would you like me?
Pick a spot to look at, just
Sort of
in the
around there?
distance. Yeah.
That's all good, I
Is
think.
that all right? Great. Ta-da.
Artists, your sitter today is a brilliant actor who cuts an impressive figure in period dramas like Rome and Mr. Selfridge. More recently, she's earned a global fan base in the bodice-ripping Netflix hit Bridgerton. It's Polly Walker. Hello.
Hiya.
All right.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Polly and I worked together on a Miss Marple, but we're not looking for a murderer today.
No.
Well, if we do end up, things will have taken a very unexpected turn. We're looking for a portrait of you. How do you feel about sitting for a portrait?
I'm really excited. I've never had my portrait done, so yeah, I'm thrilled, and I just hope I can be a good sitter for you guys.
All right, well, I'll leave you in the hands of your artist. Good luck.
So do you have any thoughts?
Does
do you
your
want
hair
my
always sit down like that, or does it go back a bit? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
I like that.
Yeah. Lovely.
Artists, it's time. Good luck, everyone. You have 4 hours to complete your portrait, starting now.
See your tiny little bit of fringe, would you be able to move it a tiny
That
bit?
bit that I cut
Yeah.
myself last
Oh,
week because I
okay.
was bored.
Yeah.
There may be benefits to mapping out the canvas with absolute precision. But some prefer to take a looser approach and go with their initial impressions.
Crazy, the atmosphere in here is incredible. And you're bouncing around backwards and forwards. I mean, do you always work with this level of energy? And
Yeah, I'm quite expressive with my work. I like to start off really loose.
Yeah.
I use different mediums. My chalk pastels and my charcoal and colour pencils are really important for my process. I feel it brings a kind of rawness to my drawings.
Aspiring filmmaker and gallery assistant Kwesi Awatwi is an amateur artist from London. For his self-portrait, he used the same mixed media approach as today, to create an effect which embraces his love for cartoons.
part of me feels, looking at your submission, that what's really important to you is the energy and the movement in the work, maybe less so the likeness?
It's a bit of both. I think because I come from an animation background, I've kind of brought it into my work.
So coming from animation, when you're looking at Polly, are you creating characters for her in your head?
Absolutely. I see a very confident woman. Yeah, it's very brave and, you know, very strong. So
Oh, like
I'm just trying
superpowers?
to... Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, well, amazing.
So yeah, I'm just trying to work.
I'll go with that.
Jamie, you've gone off like a rocket. You got somewhere to be?
I've only got 4 hours, so I'm trying to get it done fast.
Okay. The green has made an appearance, but very brown to start with.
I do like underpainting just to map out where the features are placed.
Okay.
It's
Are we
not
going to
gonna
see
be-
lots of colour?
Yeah, I think so. I always want to create something bold and bright and happy.
Amateur artist Jamie Andrews is an illustration graduate from Wiltshire. With ambitions to build her own art brand, she has a growing reputation online selling colourful prints and accessories. Her self-portrait took 30 hours to complete.
You have tattoos on your self-portrait?
Yeah, my mum's a tattoo artist.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Do you have the same taste in tattoos?
No, she's more of a rocker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So she wants to get status quo on your back, or not that kind of rocker. That's the naffest. I've just gone for the naffest rock band. I'm so uncool.
She's more like 80s, like hair metal kind of vibes.
Well, like Metallica. I don't know why I'm doing that now. This is getting worse.
I've started with an acrylic paint wash background. It's nice and dark, and a dark background really helps me when I'm painting. The colours just seem to sit really nicely on it, but whether that background stays or it gets all covered up, I don't know yet. It depends how the painting feels as it goes along.
Amy Dury is head of art at a sixth form college in Brighton. With a background in printmaking, she only started painting seriously in the last 5 years and created her self-portrait during a very challenging time. In your submission, you were very hard on yourself. How did that happen?
Yeah, it was around the time that I was getting some treatment for breast cancer, so I did sort of exaggerate, looking a bit bruised and beaten. I wanted to sort of show that sort of feeling at the time.
But what is impressive is that you were painting even then.
Well, yeah, I mean, because I stopped working, I thought this is the perfect time for me to concentrate on portraits, which I hadn't really done before.
So now it takes up a lot of your time?
It does. I look forward to getting up every day and painting. That's what I love to do.
And what do you think about Holly?
Absolutely fabulous. I mean, she's got a fantastic face. I want to get the shape of her hair, which has got a beautiful flow and curl to it as well.
The hair's wonderful.
Yes.
That's very lovely.
Thank you.
Well done.
It's important to capture texture in a portrait, but before tackling details like hair, skin or clothing, it helps to get the features of the face correct first.
I would like to get the likeness mainly. I think that's one of the most important things in portraits. So I'm trying to make sure I get things down as accurate as possible.
Glasgow School of Art graduate Callum Stevenson is from Bonnybridge in Scotland. In his self-portrait, a toy rocket replaces a coffee cup to represent his departure from adolescence as he graduated from university. It took 80 hours to complete.
Callum, what size brush are you using?
Tiny. It's
Zeros,
like
zeros, something.
5/0. Yeah.
5-0.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can get smaller than this.
can you now?
Yeah, I'm sure you know.
Usually, there's a sense of artists working from the broader, and you go right in immediately. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
And the brushes never get bigger than that?
No, they do. So I like to get the detail done first, and then I'll move on to the much bigger brushes. The bigger brushes bring in like a structure. It becomes almost like a model. You build it up after the details are there.
So at some point, you're just going to have to really
explode with colour. And
I'm in awe, I must say. Kelly's eyes are looking fantastic.
Cheers.
The artists are reaching the end of their first hour.
I've got all like my base colours down. I'm just working out the proportions, but it's quite hard to get the depth of the face from straight on, so I just hope it goes well.
I feel I've got a really good likeness, but it's so finite, the little details that you make, and you can mess it up so easily. So trying to make sure I don't lose that.
I'm feeling okay. Definitely seeing that confident woman, but likeness, I'm still finding it as I go, so I'll find it gradually.
done my drawing and I'm just starting to put down some colour, which is the important bit, I think. And then the rest is up to the art gods, because I have no idea how paintings appear after that, but they seem to. Yeah, it's all up to the gods.
Here at Battersea Arts Centre, 9 artists are into their second hour creating portraits of Kelly Macdonald, Hugh Skinner and Polly Walker.
Just got to stretch.
Are they hurting already?
And actually, my elbow is.
I mean, I think you're doing the arms, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
You're doing my whole body, I think, aren't you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to keep it together for you.
Cheers, thank you.
She's very poised, and I was initially thinking I could put more of the hands in and the chair, but actually just really enjoy painting faces quite close up.
Professional artist Ruth Swain chose to enter with a triple self-portrait based on a painting by Norman Rockwell. After a career in advertising, she now paints full-time in Oxfordshire, where she's inspired to do her bit for the environment.
Ruth, I see you've come prepared. There's one you made earlier on the other side of your board.
Oh, yes. I recycle my boards.
Oh, that's what we like to hear.
So this was the one I picked up. And that's an oil that I did on the back. So normally I paint oils.
Yes.
I've done a lot of watercolour as well.
But still with the watercolour, the underdrawing is going to be really important for you.
Really important, yeah. If I can get the drawing really accurate, then I can feel a lot freer when I start painting.
Great.
Thank you.
When Kelly was announced, I was just drawn by what she was wearing and the background, so everything seems cohesively warm, and hopefully I can bring out that atmosphere.
Kerin Coe is a professional artist living in Swindon. Having trained in medicine and worked as a junior doctor, she returned to her native country of Malaysia to study fine art and graduated in 2017 with an Outstanding Achievement Award.
Kerin, I like the way you've picked the perfect colour for today's set. It's like you knew. Are you feeling comfortable working in this orange?
It'll be a challenge, definitely, because it's a very strong and loud colours, and she's wearing quite warm colours as well. Undertone of the
very complicated
sweater.
jumper pattern.
The way I paint can be quite loose, so it'll be fun to actually interpret it.
Kerin, Kelly's looking very romantic in the autumnal orange. I'll let you get on with it.
All right, thank you.
Great portraits can be years in the making, but for artists who are used to taking their time, it's not just today's competition forcing them to adapt their approach.
We're having a baby daughter now. I've got used to, when I get my time to paint, I've got to do it quickly, not fuss, so it's been good practice, actually, really.
Gallery attendant and professional artist Michael Hughes won the Scottish Portrait Awards 2019 and came third in the BP Portrait Award 2020. Although he's learning to work faster, his portraits can take up to 10 months to complete.
I love this abstract piece of paper to
Oh,
the left.
yeah,
which
sometimes more interesting than painting.
It's all these blush tones, and actually you've used all of those colours already just in that tiny space.
Yeah, there's so many different colours in a face.
Are you not intimidated by this white background that you've got? Had you considered putting in some green early on, or are you going to ignore it entirely?
I normally use quite neutral backgrounds, so I'll have a think before I do.
Whatever colour palette an artist chooses, they'll often draw inspiration from the natural world. And the backdrops behind our sitters do the same. Tell me about today.
Today we are stealing our colours from leaves. You know, we're used to thinking of them in terms of being green and lush, but they come in lots of different colours, depending on the light. They have almost an iridescent blue. And then in the autumn, we have a wonderful range of oranges and russets. I mean, I was worried about Kelly with those orange colours. I thought she was going to disappear, given that she's got this red collar. So we've set the artist a challenge, and they've gone in there to find what they need from the sitter.
Now, Hugh is against my favourite colour of all, which is this very strong green.
Well, I think because it's so strong, they're seeing Hugh as a very strong sitter as well. It's really defining him.
And Polly against blue.
Because she's wearing navy, because she's got dark hair, it means that the features are sort of popping, and the artists are loving that elegant sweep of her hair across her shoulder. It's working really well in that section, I think.
I don't particularly care about my hair, but I've been listening to what the artists have been saying, and they can take what they want from what I'm presenting on that day. I don't want them to look too deeply into my dark and twisted soul. Yeah, just make me look pretty.
Today, I have chosen to wear what I wear a lot. And I mean, I absolutely love green, so I've got green socks on. I don't know if anyone's getting the hooves, but they love the green.
I don't draw. I've got an interest. I used to draw faces when I was a teenager. It felt like that was my teenage thing. I would do little drawings from posters of people that I fancied.
I find that it's more delicate using a pencil because you've got more control over it. I've tried using watercolour before, but to be honest, I really hate using paint. I mean, I really appreciate looking at paint. I just can't deal with it myself.
24-year-old reinsurance broker Jasmine Barber is a passionate amateur artist who dreams of making a living from art. Having watched Portrait Artist of the Year since she was 15, she never believed she would one day be taking part in the competition herself.
How's it going?
I think it's going OK so far.
Yeah, it looks looking great.
Thank you.
What challenges have you faced today with Kelly? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, with you. But...
Yeah, I'm interested to hear the answer.
Yeah, the initial outline was really tough. It took me much longer than I thought. And I'm really pleased to have got where I've got with it, actually, because I didn't think it was right.
It's really right. That is definitely Kelly.
You should leave it a secret until she sees.
Oh, you didn't know, in case she doesn't know you're painting.
Most have chosen a standard head and shoulders composition, but one artist has his own take on this.
Yevgen, what's the objective for this particular style?
I want this idea of two discrete blocks that are almost the same, but ever so slightly different. I like this idea of a little distortion between the two elements, and I think it's nice to elaborate on that.
Mathematics student Yevgen Nahirny painted Geraldine James on Portrait Artist of the Year 2019. He created his self-portrait using two small mirrors, one of which he deliberately cracked to create distortion, an effect he's replicating today.
Surely it's a lot harder to find the likeness. I mean, I'm now looking at Hugh and trying to sort of like slice his head in half.
It's almost, you draw this bit here, you find out where it cuts, and then you just shift it over. You just,
it's easy.
You just
oh,
take
yeah,
little...
now that you explain it like that, Yevgen, it's easy. Just do it like that, yeah.
It's harder to paint, but at the same time, if I make a mistake, how are you going to notice what's glued together?
We'll do our best to notice any mistakes.
The artists have just over 2 hours left.
All right, I'm fine. I'm just keeping the blood flowing.
I'm really happy with her nose that I've done so far. The nose has gone well, which is a good sign. Now it's just about finding the hair, which is going to be quite a big deal.
Yeah, I'm feeling quite confident, just trying to at least get the big blocks of color in, and then I'll be putting in the details at the very last hour. But at the moment, it seems to be going at the right direction.
I feel like I've still got a really good likeness of Kelly, but need to make sure I get the rest of the face done and start the hair. So my biggest concern is still time. It's starting to get away from me a little bit, and I really want to make sure I get it done.
So now I'm just adding a bit of monotone glaze, so there's no big bulging white. And then start painting over it, yeah. Just adding a bit of colour. Hopefully there's enough time, but we'll see.
Nine portraits are being created of actors Hugh Skinner, Kelly Macdonald and Polly Walker.
Your eyes actually more green or blue?
They are.
Yeah.
apparently.
2 hours in, the judges reflect on the work so far. The halfway mark. How do we feel about the day?
I think today a lot of the artists have worked quite slowly. I'm pleased to see that they're speeding up a bit, but it does worry me when we start slowly.
I think that's because technology is used quite a lot today, and there's been none of that expansive sort of splashing around with paint.
I think in Polly's section, the artists aren't using so much technology, and as a consequence, the beginning of their session was actually quite a high energy because they were trying to capture something as quickly as possible. And I think Amy's work is really strong at the moment. It's as if Polly's emerging from the bruise of paint that she's put on the surface. But now we want the hair. I think that is going to give it a sort of more expressive quality.
Portraits of Hugh. Within the first half hour, Jamie had gone to town with the colour.
But what is a bit uncanny is usually you get artists who get into the eyes quite early on, and Jamie's sort of kept away, so we've got a sort of scary ghoul like Hugh staring out at us.
Now, Yevgen.
I think it's always fun to meet an artist when they've got an interesting take. And whilst I really love the device, the likeness isn't there. So that makes me less forgiving.
I actually think the likeness is there in the drawing, but I think what's not there is the softness, which hopefully will emerge as the painting comes in.
So let's consider Kelly.
In Kelly's section, two of them, they're working meticulously. And Callum got Kelly's eyes, and you could see it was Kelly. That was extraordinary. And everything is absolutely spot on.
And Karen.
What I'm looking at the moment is a very smudgy Kelly that's appearing on the canvas.
There's something rather romantic, but I don't know how long it's going to take her, and I think she needs to speed up a bit.
We have some people who are meticulous and exact, and then we have other people who are wildly free. What a medley.
I think it is as I expected in a way. I've watched the show so many times. I feel like I've been here before. And they're using their screens quite a lot, which is actually making me feel more comfortable. Because, you know, I don't feel like I'm being eyeballed.
I'm looking forward to seeing what the end result is. I haven't looked, so I'm going to see it like a pregnancy and get a surprise at the end and see what my baby will be.
I'm hoping for 3 very detailed likenesses of Brad Pitt. A haircut would be nice. I haven't had my haircut for about 6 years. In fact, don't turn to the side, you'll see my bob, my medieval bob. Anne Boleyn in all her glory. So chop all of that off. I'm joking. No, we've decided to see whatever they do.
I like painting him. He's got a good angled face to paint. The thing that's concerning me is getting the eyes in, because I've left them till towards the end. I'm just gonna try and get something done quick.
Yevgen, I've been watching you paint Hugh's forehead. And then you rub it out.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? What are you looking for?
Oh, it's just the right colour.
So is there a feeling to your painting you want? Or do you a look, or is it both, or?
It's always a mix.
Has it got anything to do with Hugh? The feeling that you're trying to look for?
I would say it's much more about painting. The strokes, the atmosphere, rather than the sitter. I would say it's stylistic.
That's a painter's painter. Hugh. Again, okay, I'm looking forward to seeing this in some kind of complete form.
Me too, hopefully.
Whether they have 4 hours or 4 days, artists will continually reassess their work and decide where to focus attention.
The background had to go. With the blue in the background, you couldn't see the wonderful shape of her hair. So really, the creamy colour is really just to throw her forward. So I'm just hoping that's going to happen.
I've got the face done. The next challenging part is the hair in the background, and I have an idea on how I want the hair and everything to kind of look, but I always leave the hair till last because I hate it.
Can you hear me, Callum?
Yeah. Sorry.
Is there any? That's all right. I wasn't being passive-aggressive. Can you hear me, Callum?
Can you register me, Callum, please?
Would you please? You're doing great work. Are you finding this an easy day?
It's pretty fun, but I wouldn't say it's easy. It's not perfect.
Well, at the moment, with the white, she looks a bit like a nun.
Yeah.
Where do we go from here? Hair?
Yeah.
Ears?
Have I just got no hair anywhere?
You've got a face. Everyone's given you a face.
That's nice.
You have
Aw,
skin.
Thanks, guys.
You've got 3 sets of skin. They're working on the rest.
The artists have just half an hour left.
We see here quite a smudgy way of painting. Are you going to make her sort of tighter?
I'll try to keep it quite loose and keep the atmosphere, and I'll be putting in the details.
Okay, so that's what you're striving for today?
Yeah, it's a lot of time that's left.
Well, yeah, there's not much left, but you're doing really well so far.
I'll try to finish it.
Just about getting the face finished up, but my priority is just going to get her in, really. Got plenty of hair to work on.
Feel free to give me a haircut. It's been a while.
So I've just started working into the eyes. I just feel like they're just giving me a bit too much. Yeah, I just want to soften up those eyes.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit panicky because I've put down probably more colours than I would like, but I might be able to pull that back.
I'm quite stressed at the moment. I've got the hair at the top and the background left to do, so I'm trying to make sure I get something down at least. So if I can do that, yeah, it's quite stressful.
Hugh Skinner, Kelly Macdonald and Polly Walker have been sitting for almost 4 hours. And the artists are deciding which areas need refining in the remaining time.
Is there anything you're not touching?
I have decided now to leave the shirt and some parts of the hair as is, just because I can't resist this background coming forward.
I think that's a good choice. Probably not allowed to say that.
I feel like time is against me at the moment because I've focused quite a lot on the face, so I'll need to finish all the details. Oh, getting stressed.
Artists, you have 5 minutes left.
I'm gonna have to pick up the brush size to really go quick now. Worst case scenario, I just don't finish it.
I'm kind of coming to terms that the time's nearly over, so I'm just doing the smallest little changes.
Artists, your time is up. Please put down your equipment and stand away from your portraits. At last, the sitters get to see the finished portraits and choose their favourite to take home.
How you doing?
Not great.
You have any clue what's waiting for you?
No idea what's happening.
Artist, can I please ask you to turn your easels?
Oh, holy monkeys, Batman. Oh my gosh. I'm astounded and I'm very proud. I feel very proud.
Right, let's have a closer look. Jasmine.
Amazing. I've got coloured pencils at home. I mean, this has just never happened in my house. I'm sort of speechless.
Callum, there's a real tenderness to your portrait.
It's an incredible likeness, I think.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Karen.
It's astonishing. And the jumper's in there. It's just gorgeous. Thank you.
Right, Kelly, you get to take one home with you, and only one.
Oh my God. I can't. I don't think I can.
You have to.
I have to.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with Callum.
Well done, Callum.
Thank you so much.
Will you please turn round your easels? How do you feel?
They're amazing. They're all so different.
OK, Hugh, let's have a closer look.
God, it's I feel strangely sort of self-conscious, but it's amazing. It's so detailed. That's fantastic. I mean, I feel like this is really flattering. Amazing eyes.
I'm glad you like them.
I think it's great. They're really bright, the eyes.
Now, this calls for an explanation.
So it was from the same perspective. One is just ever so slightly shifted.
It's fantastic. I really love it.
Thank you.
Right, Hugh, come to make your choice. Courage.
I'm going to go with Yevgen.
You survived.
Yes.
What was the experience like of being scrutinised?
I decided to be zen about it and just be there for them.
Well, here we go. Artists, can you please turn your easels?
Wow. Oh, my God.
How about that?
They're incredible.
Right, let's have a closer look, shall we?
Can I?
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Ruth.
I can't believe it. It looks so like me.
The way your hair shines.
Good job I washed it yesterday. I love the colours and I love the stuff around the back.
Gives it sort of real energy and vibrancy.
I think it's beautiful.
Thank you. And finally, Kwasi, you can see the amount of effort and energy that's gone into the work.
Gosh, that's amazing. Well done.
Great work. OK, Polly, that's the result of their labours. You get one to take home.
Oh, my goodness. I'm just going to go with my gut and I'm going to go for this.
Amy, well done.
Thank you so much.
Now the artists have done their bit, it's time for the judges to examine their work.
I think Karen's made a really rather beautiful painting, the way that she's brought in a really lovely atmosphere.
And I love that sort of smushiness that she does with the paint.
I love the cool, restrained quality to Callum's painting. And actually, the likeness is really spot on for me.
There is no doubt. It's perfect representation.
But it's also, it sits very beautifully in that white square. I think it's a very elegant painting.
I was very impressed that Jasmine went so big. This is not a quick medium by any stretch of the imagination.
What is extraordinary is the luster of the skin, but I think we can see in the problems of the likeness is an artist who hasn't stepped back. I like the way Yevgen spoke about disrupting how we make likeness. It's always been between the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, and Yevgen's gone, no, I'm going to cut it through.
As a result, when I put it together, I'm not finding that likeness. But as a work of art, I find it intriguing.
Jamie's start was so painterly, and as she's got tighter, there's a tameness has come over this painting.
But I think she's a young artist. She's got a great facility in it. She sort of needs to work out what she's going to do with it.
I think Michael's an artist. He likes to work quietly, with lots of time, and we bombarded him today. We were all around him, but despite that, I think he's produced a really precious piece. I think what Kwasi managed to do is to bring all that energy in.
I mean, I really admire the fact that Kwasi went for more of the figure, but it doesn't feel strong enough as a portrait for me.
I loved the way Amy's work appeared out of this chaos of blue.
And right from the very start, she picked up on the rhythm that was in Polly's hair. For me, that's the strongest part.
I was confused by Ruth today because she was using watercolour in such a kind of rigid fashion.
There is a kind of heavy-handedness to it, but it's a very competent portrait, and I think it's a great likeness.
Before the difficult task of choosing a winner, the judges select a shortlist of 3.
These are not unrelated, and I find this one more interesting than that one.
Me too.
And these two are doing something completely different.
Do you think so?
They're artists that I think could warrant a bit more talking about, especially alongside their self-portraits, actually.
Yeah, let's talk about these 3 a bit more, and then from there, the winner.
No, that's a very strong shortlist.
Artists, you have really given it your all today. It's been a pleasure to watch your work.
After discussing your portraits, our judges have chosen their shortlist of 3. The first artist is Karen Coe. The second artist is Amy Jury. The third artist to be shortlisted is Callum Stevenson.
Congratulations to you, but to all the others, well done too.
I really enjoyed today. It's given me an opportunity to meet lots of lovely people, and to see their work has been really lovely.
Well, it's always a delight to see artists' work in front of our eyes, and here we are comparing today's work with their previous work.
And it's always a revelation. So you see the consistencies, you see the stylistic focus, and actually it makes them stronger.
OK, well, let's deconstruct that a bit. Tell me what you learned here.
I think what's lovely about Karen is that she's shown us that she's a great colourist. Her submission is very subdued, and here today she demonstrates that she can use these bold colours.
And I also see that consistency of mark making, the way in which she sort of smooshes the paint. We often see artists sort of creating muddy portraits when they work in this way, and she doesn't. There's a lightness of touch that she brings.
Can we move the explanation on to the next paintings?
It's interesting seeing what Amy's been able to do when the light has been different, because in a submission, of course, light plays a very important role. And I suddenly realised Amy's strength isn't about light, it's about human emotion.
What about her treatment of the background today? She was worrying about whether to put the colour that was actually there.
She used it very effectively to bring the background into the foreground and make it the blouse, but as a consequence of kind of rubbing out to create this hairline, she's given her this halo, which I don't know how much it works, but the face is marvellous.
Callum obviously only had 4 hours today, but you can see where it might end up.
The style that he gave us in the portrait today is quite different from the style that we see in the self-portrait.
I see what you mean. There's a flatness in his Kelly today, but what is also beautiful about Callum's work is its clarity, and the likeness is phenomenal.
I mean, he really caught her.
Well, from those 6 paintings, we need 1 artist, please.
OK.
Karen, Amy, Callum, it's a proud day for all of you because you've made the shortlist. However, only one can go forward to the semi-final.
The artist that the judges have selected came with a clear plan and stuck to it, producing an elegant likeness. That artist is Callum Stevenson.
Speechless. I don't know how I feel. I just can't believe it. I'm so gobsmacked. Like, I cannot believe this is happening right now. It means a lot.
Today has been a meaningful and interesting experience indeed, and I'm just really glad to be able to be a part of it.
My money has been on Callum since I saw his portrait. It's absolutely beautiful. He's going to do brilliantly.
What we love about Callum is every single mark deserves to be there, and overall you get this wonderful sense of clarity. It was a fantastic likeness, and it was just cool and elegant.
The semi-final, I'm going to have to collect my thoughts and figure it out from there. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm going to do.